Many people don't know what they want in a relationship or what they're missing out on because they've never experienced certain things or have been told what's possible. Let me explain. So you can have these experiences as well. In my conversations with men and women, mostly women, I might drop a line or two about what's possible in an intimate, deep loving relationship. Their response? Bart, I never knew that kind of pleasure or joy was ever possible. That's when I started to see a pattern emerge among folks. Whether young or old, single or currently in a relationship, they had never known what was possible to experience between two people. Maybe they never knew what to ask. Maybe they settled for whatever they could get. Perhaps because they'd never been exposed to such ideas, joys, or relationship concepts. Or their own love lives were so drenched in drama, or lost in today's jargon of woo-woo words and hot air. They've just never been in a relationship, period. Because of those reasons and possibly others, single folks today just hope they'll meet someone with the qualities they're looking for that can take them down that long-term road of relationship bliss. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't always work out that way. In fact, in most cases, today's relationships are short-lived, end horribly for one or both parties involved, and the chances of getting into a new and better relationship just don't look that promising based on all of their past experiences. Can you relate? Well, let me help you. Here's what I personally want, look for, and expect to be present in any relationship I enter into. My question to you is, do you want the same thing? Or am I close to hitting the mark? Or what? On the obvious, must-have, can't do without side of things, I want, desire, and expect. I'm always and only on the lookout for a relationship that has the potential to turn into a long-term relationship and or marriage. Nothing else. For you ladies, that might sound like, I want the fairy tale. And it is. You should only want that. In fact, I'm trying to recall, who was it? And I know there was a movie out there that said, I want the fairy tale, as she was talking to the gentleman that she was interested in. But it is true. The fairy tale, it is there. And we should strive for it. Because, we all strive for things in life, dreams, fantasies, aspirations, goals, etc. So sure, if you're coming out of a marriage or a relationship and you want to date lightly, that's cool. But on the whole, here's what I want from an intimate relationship, and in this order. And granted, you can reshuffle this order, but this is a good one to start off with, okay? Check this out. Number one, the things that I want from an intimate relationship, and in this order. Number one, no arguing. I don't like it. And I try my best to create an environment that's happy, nurturing, devoid of conflict, and no arguing. And check this out. I've had girlfriends in the past tell me, Bart, I could never get angry at you. I could never get you angry. Or I would feel bad trying to get you mad because all you would do is turn the situation into something positive and fun and funny, and you'd have me laughing again. If I was ever mad at you, it was because there was a misunderstanding and you turned things around and made me see things clearly, and then I wound up laughing and smiling again, and our relationship continued on. So in my lifetime, maintaining relationships where arguing is next to non-existent is vital to our overall happiness. If we do argue, check this out. This is a technique that I implement when I think like I'm going to be arguing with my girlfriend or, future wife. If we do argue, I, the man, will get on my knees and I'll grab her by the waist, like a child, to diffuse any physical harm she might think could come to her because I'm taller and stronger and blah, blah, blah. But what's more, I won't be throwing things. And if I do, it'll be a paper towel or maybe a pillow to the ground. Maybe I'll lie down and pout. The whole point here is I'm trying to diffuse an argumentative situation with some humor. Also, with any argument, there's always some kind of resolution, answer, or ending. Why not seek the truth, whatever it might be, and get back to getting along, having fun, smiling, etc. That said, if I spend my days trying to make my girl laugh 100 times a day, I don't think we have any time for arguing. So, no arguing. Number 2, open communication 24/7, 365. We talk a lot. We're also checking in to see how the other person is doing. Hey, how was your day? Can I help with anything? Be of any assistance? How's it going? I sense something's up. You want to talk about it? Everything's going to come out eventually. We might as well be vocal and speak our minds right now, all the time. So open communication, tremendous bouts of transparency. I want everything out in the open. If you got an issue, a problem, just come talk to me. Seriously, come to the source and talk to me. Number 3, no addictions, substance use or abuse. This is a biggie. So no drugs, smoking weed, drinking alcohol every night. For me, I've just seen the damage it can do. This goes for eating unhealthy foods as well. Addictions to fast food, they're out the door. Get rid of them. And not allowed in my camp. Number 4, health and fitness is important. I do like to work out and stay in shape. I hope you do too. I couldn't be with someone who didn't care about their physical health as much as I did. We don't have to train for the Olympics or be obsessed with working out. No. But instead, we just know how important it is that working out benefits our bodies, our minds, and brings to us as individuals and collectively as a unit good stuff when you're healthy and you're fit. I like that. Number 5, respect between us is strong. Respect goes a long way in fostering a healthy relationship. Respect goes both ways. I respect your decisions as you might respect mine. If either one of us is wrong, hey, we look into it and we find the right answer. No one feels we have to be right. I want what's right, and so do you. To the level we respect each other is also to the extent we trust each other. Number 6, great sex, passion, and getting our jollies off. This is a must. This is passion, the essence of life, what bonds us together. I'm so into you, and you're into me. I do things to you that you've never had done to you. I'll ask you what you want and what you'd like done. Then I'll do all that for hours on end. I want you so spent and satisfied that you don't need to look elsewhere to get your needs met. Know what I mean? Passion between us runs very deep. Number 7, fun times, happy experiences, laughter. Let's get out of Dodge every now and then. Let's attend a concert from time to time. Let's start new hobbies we can do together. Let's laugh all the time. A sense of humor is a must-have. Let's always seek to make each other feel loved, cared for, wanted, happy. What's left? Number 8, personal growth and responsibility. I'd love to see you grow with me. I'd love to see you have a desire for learning new skills, participating in new hobbies, and taking responsibility for how you go about life, growing personally, just like me. We could do it together. Number 9, financial growth and responsibility. No matter who makes the bulk of the money in our relationship, we're both frugal spenders, savers. We are investors. We make active, passive, and residual income 24/7. Make money while we sleep. We make money online and from home. We don't buy a lot of bling bling and we don't show it off to others publicly. Our wealth is hidden. We don't want the world to know how rich we are. I don't want people coming to us for loans nonstop. Know what I mean? Yeah. Number 10, I like things to be ultra clean. That's right. I have seen some pretty disgusting houses. I've walked into my friends' houses and they smell. Ugh. Their kitchen, a mess. Their garage, a mess. Well, garages can be messy. But the point is, disarray and anything out of order, no, I don't like that at all. So, not that I'm a neat freak. On the contrary, I've got a lot on my mind and I don't like clutter messing up my space. Sure, my desk might be a mess and I'm guilty of that, but that's where my magic happens, where I'm working. And the rest of the house, spotless. If I have to do the house cleaning, I will. I don't mind. I love it. When I do cleaning, whether it's the dishes or vacuuming, anything, it distracts me from the tech work that I do during the day or the other stuff that I do in my business. It's a nice diversion, kind of like just working with your hands and doing something like that non-brain focused. You're just, sweeping and vacuuming and cleaning the counters and just making things look clean. So I just expect my gal to be clean too and not make messes and clean up after herself, which most do. But I'm just saying, I think it's safe to say we both do each other's dishes and the house cleaning together. I like it when she's doing the dishes and I can kind of come up right behind her and, hey, let me help you with that. I tell you something, when it comes to being ultra clean, we do things together. In fact, I might cook and she clears the plates, whichever works out best. I've had people come into my home and say, Bart, your house is spotless. And I go, thank you. It's like a showcase room, right? Again, I like walking into my kitchen, dining area, or living room, and I like to see cleanliness. So far, how's that list for what we all want in a relationship? I mean, if you had those 10 things going for you in your relationship, don't you think your relationship would be a happy one? I mean, who likes to argue? Who doesn't want great sex? Who doesn't want to be made to feel loved? Who doesn't want a clean home? If I missed anything, I'm sure it might fall into one of those 10 categories or just add it to the list, right? Here are a few more things I'm sure you'd like in your relationship with your significant other. A physical touch, to be held, hugged, holding hands, acts of kindness. Think of me without me telling you. I'll be thinking of you without you telling me. Of service to each other. We care for each other. Quality time. Hey, I miss you. Let's hang out. Words of affirmation. Speak positively to each other. Gifts of thoughtfulness. Hey, I'm always thinking about you. Space for each other. It makes us want each other, when you give each other space. To be asked how we feel. Good, bad, happy, not happy. What's going on, honey? Talk to me. Patience. Don't be quick to judge or act or react. Space. When we need it from each other. Humor. We laugh a lot. We're always smiling. Love. Non-stop. Always growing. Romance. Sprinkled throughout our relationship. Just to talk. And you'll listen for as long as I need you to, and then respond, and vice versa. If something's on your mind, talk to me, and I'll listen for as long as you want. Tell me everything. What else can you think of out there that probably belongs on that list? Can you see with this kind of relationship, each party isn't just being used for their body? This relationship has what it takes to go the distance. Is that what we all want? The potential to go the distance with someone? Absolutely. How about dependability, commitment, dedication, devotion, faithfulness, fidelity, protection? You want to build something for the long run. You don't want drive-through, fast food level kind of relationship. You want wholesome and hearty. That's a pretty fair list of personal traits to bring to any relationship, isn't it? I'd say so. In fact, speaking of relationships, what should you be bringing to the proverbial relationship table? Well, let's talk about it.